everybody. Okay, so today is Tuesday. Happy Vlogmas Day 14, 13, somewhere around there. Anyway, I'm not the only one that forgets what day they're on Vlogmas. The other influencers and YouTubers, they forget too. So it's not just Jody's chemo brain. And I felt very festive. I did my nails. Yay, red. And a few of you asked, why wouldn't I be able to have colored nails to interpret? What would that matter? Well, it would be like you trying to read a book with bright red writing and it's moving. That's the way it would be. Because we finger spell. Let me switch hands so I can finger spell. So like, I'm just going to spell a couple things, but it's like those little digits, you know, when you're finger spelling are like, whoa, they're like, it's just like a bouncing book kind of thing with the stuff, and it's very distracting. I know when I get a client, they come up and I see fingernail polish and I'm like, oh man, this is going to kill me, you know. And so interpreters aren't allowed to wear it. They can wear nude, you know, things that don't like, you know, blare out at you. And you can have long nails, that's fine. Just not super long nails where you have like cat claws or, you know, that would not work. Although I've seen some people try it. Not good. So anyway, well today I am curled up in a blanket with my new sweater on. I love it. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? And it's so cozy and so warm. I love it. Anyway, Bentley, are you part of this? Are you a part of this conversation? Look at him. He can't stand when I talk to the camera. He has to get right in my face. Look at. Say hi, everybody. Hi. 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 You don't like it? You don't like it? Well, then get out of my face. Let's see, this is how it feels, Bentley. So anyway, where was I at? Bentley just totally distracted me. Oh, I was curling up and all cozy because our heater won't come on. I was like, no, it's freezing and it's pouring rain today. I'm like, are you kidding me? Of all days. And I have to shoot one more clip for my brand thing. And I'm trying to get warm and trying to decide how to do my hair, makeup, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just sitting here hoping that the heater comes on soon. It's the thermostat is what it is. It's not the actual heater. And my husband had a thank you dinner to go to last night from the Sunday school team. At church, they gave the Sunday school teachers, who are the hardest working people in our church, let me tell you, tons of kids at our church, a lot of families. And my husband's been teaching for over 20 years without a break. He doesn't want a break. He loves it. But anyway, they were doing a big party for them last night. And he was going to try to rush home from work, fix the thermostat or switch it out, and then go on to the party. But he ended up with the client too long and ended up getting, not being able to do it. I'm really loopy today. I don't know. I was, just shooting pain in my chest, not my heart. I get pains where my mastectomy, my muscles and stuff were cut. So every so often they're just like these little electric shock things. Anyway, so he didn't get home and switch out the thermostat. So he's going to try to get off early today and come home and do it. Because he's just going to tell him, you know what, my wife is sick and she needs heat and I'm going. So anyway, That'll work. Oh, that's right. I was just watching Carrie, Terminal Doesn't Mean Goodbye, on her channel. If you haven't checked her out, get over there and check her out. She's awesome. She just got her port taken out. Yay! Anybody who knows about a port and has had one for any length of time and gets it taken out, it's just like this feeling. It is the best. Anyway, she got her port taken out today, and so she came home, and she was only hours out of it, so she's a little bit loopy from the anesthesia. I'm gonna so tease her about this, but she was just talking, chatting, and da-da-da-da-da-da, then couldn't figure out where she was in her conversation, and like, oh well, on to the next. But I just thought it was really adorable. So anyway, I am sitting here trying to figure out, I'm looking through I have like a lookbook of clothes, like ideas and stuff, and I'm going through trying to figure out what I really want to wear, and I think I really just want to wear this. It's so cozy, and I think it's nice enough for sure. I just have to, maybe this with leggings and a big pair of furry Uggs. I think black Uggs. I think that would be good. And then I'm going to film it in front of the fireplace. So I think that'll be kind of a cozy way to end the Bentley. My goodness, the talk or brand, or what do they call it? Commercial. It is definitely more of a commercial, although, yeah, it's more of an ad, definitely. But I'm excited about it because it's something I can totally get behind, and you guys will see soon. Soon as they finish it and they look at it and say, "Yay, you can post," then and remember, it's not glamorous at all. But anyway. Oh, this morning, another really cool thing happened. I stepped on the scale, and I'd already been down 7 pounds, and a lot of that, I mean, I've been moving more and, keeping busy, and then I'm back on my BioFit and Ulta Balance and all that good stuff, but I am also not getting DoorDash. We've been eating, we've been eating out, or we've been, the girls and I have just been putting some healthy meals together at the house for when the kids came over. But when I ate out, it's easier in a restaurant to get something a little more healthy, like, a salad or something. But when you are doing DoorDash, it's just a little bit more rough. But anyway, that was my excuse. So this morning I stepped on the scale, and I had to get off and step back on because I was certain something went wrong with the scale, because I had this sweater on. I had already grabbed the sweater because I was freezing, and I have my t-shirt underneath it, which I know doesn't match, but I'll change that later. And black leggings. I took off my slippers, but I still had my my socks on. So anyway, because it was too cold to step on the scale with nothing on, there was just no way. It's not happening, not till the heat comes on. So anyway, I stepped on the scale, and like I said, I got off a couple times. I'm like, what the heck? I lost another 1.5 pounds. And it's actually, I'm trying to think, so hold on. 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds. Oh, I'm even more happy. So I lost 2.2 pounds from yesterday. So that makes it, let's see, 7, 9.4 pounds in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it's not even the days over. So 4 or 5 days, because I started taking my vitamins Thursday, and then we started eating. I got groceries on Friday, and we started eating right. So anyway, so about 5 days, and I have never ever been able to lose. It is so hard for me to lose weight. When I eat vegan, pure vegan before, I never for years never even thought about my weight. I was just bone skinny and just ate, and people were like, how could you be so skinny when you eat so much? And it's like, because what I eat is like really good for you, and it's like no animal products, no fat, not a lot of carbs. It's just a lot of greens and lentils and beans and seeds and nuts and stuff, and a little bit of fruit, berries and stuff. So that's how I've always kept my weight down. But after doing the steroids and after being in bed so much and my body just getting sicker and sicker, and my spine, my tumor on my spine, it's just, my body has just slowed down in every way. And then being anemic, that I think slows down your metabolism. I'm not sure off the study on that one, but all that going on, and I gained 50 pounds, and I'm just like, how in the world did I gain 50 pounds? Because I'm still eating vegan, and I'm still eating. Until the move, I was eating really pure vegan. I mean, had my times off and on, but I was still vegan and vegetarian vegan. I wasn't like changing anything, and I was still gaining, and I was just, oh my gosh. Well, the doctor's like, well, steroids, I've been on heavy duty steroids for years, and then all the medications that he has had me on all say may cause weight gain. Well, guess what? They work. So anyway, it's just been a big, huge struggle for me to get anything off. It's like, 1 or 2 pounds a week, and then the next week it would come back on, and I was just so frustrated. So then I started playing around with the different supplements, and at first I started with the Alta Balance, because that's for my diabetes, and just it's just all around really good. And then the Synaget for the enzymes and to have a healthy poop, and the right bacterias in your gut and all that. So I did those 3 first, and I started seeing a little bit of a difference. I'm thinking, I think I lost 2 pounds and it stayed off. And then I found the BioFit. Actually, I didn't find it. My sister found it. So, because we're the same age, we go through the same, not cancer ailments, but, life ailments and body ailments and age ailments and stuff. Ailments. So, anyway, she had been on it for 2 weeks, and she was like raving. She's like, you won't even believe I've lost weight, and I just wasn't doing anything. I just started taking this stuff, and I was like, Sherry, that's impossible. You got to be doing something with that. It's just not a magic pill. She says, no, it's not. She says, but it's helped because it's got something, it's doing something, the enzymes and all the stuff in it is making me, when I do eat, I don't eat as much, and then I've been losing weight. So after a while of her, Joe, you got to try this. So finally, I went ahead about probably a year ago, and I added in BioFit. So I started taking that, and then all of a sudden, like in the first 2 weeks, the first time I started taking it, lost 10 pounds. I was like, holy cow, this is awesome. But then I was going through a lot of, different stuff and stresses and everything, and I would forget to take it. And then the weight stayed off. You know, it would creep up a couple pounds, but I never kept losing because I stopped taking it. And I would stop focusing on eating right, you know, getting really pure vegan or pure veggies and greens. And so anyway, it was just like this, you know, whatever. So finally, before the move, before the horrible escrow from hell, I had been taking it pretty regularly, and I was starting to slowly lose, but I was still eating DoorDash, so it was like, should have been gaining, but thankfully I was at least edging down and not up. And then when I added in the good eating and a little bit more movement and consistency with taking my supplements, wham, it worked just like my sister said it would. So anyway, I am so excited about that. That really lifted me up, because the more weight that I lose, the less pain on my body. And I don't know if it's my imagination, because I know now that I've lost, 9 pounds, 9.4 pounds. I don't know if it's my imagination, but I really do feel like a little bit less achy in my spine area. So, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I've been yammering on for 16 minutes. This is half my vlog right there. Sorry, you guys. I was just excited to talk to you guys this morning. It was like grab a cuppa, sit down with your friends, and just chat it out. Alright, I've got to get busy now, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I was just sitting down going through guys' comments from the last few vlogs, and sorry I'm getting behind a little bit on that, because a video a day means a lot more comments a day. So forgive me if I don't respond to your comment. I am reading them all. It's just hard to keep up with actually commenting on them. Okay, so I was reading my comments, and I get the same comment over and over. I like to just answer it on camera, so I don't have to type it all out 4 or 5 times. But the comment here was, Jody, do you or your husband take Bentley for walks? I know you are super busy with all the unpacking and stuff, but if you would walk him in the neighborhood for 20 minutes a day, he would... Bentley, stop it. He's trying to knock my phone out of my hand. Just a minute. I'll be done, okay? Okay, neighborhood. For 20 minutes a day, he will be happier, and he'll go to the bathroom, hopefully on his walks. All right. This would be a normal dog, and this is normally what we would do with our dogs. Our last dog loved to go out walking, and he was smaller than Bentley, and he was a little Maltese, and he loved to go for walks. Or Jack, loved to go for walks. He would walk day in, day out if you would let him. Bentley, on the other hand, he can't stand to have his paws on anything other than, like, clean surfaces. He won't walk on grass, he won't walk on dirt, he won't walk in water, and he won't walk on the road. Yes, I'm talking about you, little silly boy, because you are so spoiled. All right. Anyway, he has never, ever since he was a teeny tiny thing, would go out for a walk, and I'd be all excited because I'm thinking this is good. It gets me out, gets me moving, and he would just sit there and just like I'm not moving. Then he would try crawling up my leg. So what I ended up doing was I would walk him a little bit where I knew he would, like, his paws would be okay. And then I would pick him up and carry him the rest of the walk. Yep. And he has never, not even one time, pooped outside or peed outside. He only goes on his pad because, again, he won't walk, he won't touch, he won't do anything that gets his paws dirty. So he won't poop outside. That would be probably, he would, if he had to be left to poop outside, he would hold it until he burst. He's like that adamant about it. I know, he is a little weirdo. So what I did is I got a doggy stroller, little blue doggy stroller, and I take him for walks, rides. My husband takes him in the morning before he goes to work, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I'll take him out and about. And then the kids, every time they come over, they have to take Bentley, out and about. So I know that gets him no exercise, but he loves it, and he loves the fresh air. And he plays ball constantly, and he runs the length of the house. I mean, he's constantly moving. He's definitely not fat. And because he is tiny, and in, this is a lot of room for him, so he gets his exercise that way. I bought him some little booties that go over his paws, because somebody suggested that since his paws are real sensitive, that he might like, maybe that would help. No, he just chewed him up. He was like, what are these things? He would not, there was no having it. He is pretty opinionated. So, yeah, I even asked the vet if there was something wrong with his feet, and he laughed at me. I'm like, I've never had a dog that does not want to go for a walk. If you say you want to go for a RIDE, then he just gets crazy and ballistic and runs, he's ready to go. But not a walk, no. So I hope that answers you guys' question. Bentley does not poop outside, will not poop outside, and where we lived, it was not really safe for him to go outside, so we had an area in the back where we had like a playpen area that he could go out, and we had a little doggy door, but he would never use it. We got it all ready, spent all this money thinking that he's gonna love it, and nope, didn't love it. So yeah, so Bentley does not poop outside, and he will not get his paws dirty, even if, like, say his potty pad has more than one little mess on it or two. Because I used to get these big potty pads thinking that would be better for him, have more room and stuff. No, because it doesn't matter. If there's one or two messes on there, he will sit and bark until we change it. And I'm like, no, you're okay. You got more room on there. It's costing a lot of money for you to, change your pad every single time you go. So what I started doing is I started getting the smaller pads, because since he's only going to go once or twice on it, then, it's easier. So I did that, and he seemed to like that better. In fact, on the smaller pad, he would go at least 3 times. Woohoo! He's just a goofball. I don't know what to tell you. I know that we've spoiled him and stuff, but he's definitely got some ways about him that we're just like, I don't know. So I hope that answers you guys' questions. I'm not a bad dog owner. I just have a weird dog, And I keep trying from time to time. I've bought him a whole bunch of leashes, the halter things with the fur, because I'm thinking, well, maybe that makes him uncomfortable. No, he doesn't mind that. He has no problem with that. He'll walk in the house on a leash all day long. It's just his feet. He does not like dirty. And if there is something dirty, even like someone spills something or anything, most dogs will run to go lick it up or whatever. Bentley runs the opposite direction until it's cleaned up. He's such a weirdo. Bentley, you're such a weirdo. Say hi to everybody and tell them how weird you are. You're such a prissy little thing. Bentley, 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 say hi. I'm so precious. I'm so precious. Yes, you are. So spoiled. So spoiled, yeah. Oh, I love you, little man. I love you. You need a bath. As soon as it stops raining, we're going to go and get you one. Yeah. Oh, he loves this right here. He loves to sit on my lap and let me rub his chest. Yeah. He would probably sit here for hours if I just kept doing this. And sometimes he'll fall asleep, watch. Sometimes he'll like his head will drop. Because he's like, oh, yes, you're spoiled. Anyway, alright, I'm going to let you go for a while. Catch you later. Okay, so I ended up not filming the last clip today because I talked to the brand and they gave me till Friday. So that's perfect because my ear is still plugged up and I did a lot yesterday. For me, I did a lot yesterday. So today I think I'm just going to chill. One more thing though, I'm going back through the comments and stuff and I get repeated comments about my blinds in my living room. Everyone keeps saying, open your blinds and you'll have some light. Well, they are open, people. They are open. That's my point. It is dark in there. And I'm not an idiot. I did open my blinds. My blinds, it's just that they don't give any light because out in the backyard there's a patio cover and the sun doesn't it shades it. So when you open the blinds up, not a lot of light comes through. But the blinds are open and the light in the corner is on and it is just a dark little cove right there. That's why after it's painted a light color, I think it's really going to brighten it up. But to answer your question, my blinds are open. All right, back to reading some more questions. Okay, I guess today's going to be answer everybody's questions day because I'm just too tired to type everything out 3 or 4 or 5 times. So I'm answering your questions. Going back to the question I just answered about the blinds not being open, I was just going to show you. This is the room. See the room? How dark it is? Okay, now let me show you something. My blinds, I know it's hard to see on camera, but they are opened. And it's a dark, dreary day, so, you know, it's not going to provide very much light anyway, unless I stand over here by the, you know, the window. But as far as making the room brighter, not too much. You know, it's just like a dark little, light's a little bit better right this second, but it's still a very dark corner. So anyway, I hope that answers your question there. Second thing, I got a couple comments about my chairs and my rug and where to put them. So I think I said in the last vlog or one of the last couple vlogs that I'm not keeping my chairs here, people. I don't know if you guys missed that, but not keeping my chairs here. They're not here permanently, and that rug is not here permanently. It's a tester rug for Bentley, and to see if I like that color. And as it turns out, I'm not thrilled with the color, especially after the lighter paint is on. I think I'm going to need something with some warm colors and stuff in it. However, as I said before, the house is not put together yet. See this stuff here? All this stuff here. All of this stuff here has to be put away before I can move anything anywhere. And we're having the painters come in. He's coming January 6th to paint. He couldn't get here before that because he was going to be in Guatemala. why can't I say anything? My brain, my teeth, my chemo brain is just got me totally. Anyway, he is going to be on vacation for Christmas, his holidays. He's going to see his mama. So we like that. So we are going to paint on January 6th, and we still have our table being delivered January 11th. So hopefully the painting will be done, then the table will arrive. Perfect timing, but as you know, things like that don't often happen. But anyway, the second question as to why my chairs are on the rug and too close to my fireplace. They're not permanently there, so fear not. Jody is not horrible at decorating. She just has not done it yet. She's just buying things and prepping, and you know, I try to explain that as I go, but I guess some people miss it. So then I have to go back and answer it 4 or 5 times. So from now on, I'm not going to answer something 4 or 5 times. If you read through the comments, you can probably get your answer without me having to say it again individually to you. I'm not trying to be mean, but it gets a little bit frustrating after a while. So, yeah. So anyway, this is not the way it's going to be. So it's okay. And yes, my blinds are open. And yes, it is still a dark cover room with brown paint on the walls. Looks more green in the camera, but it's more of a brown in real life. So, and this room is brown too. You can see it better, it looks more real to the color. That's more the color in there looks. So, on to the next question. Oh my goodness, let's see. Oh, another question I've gotten at least 4 or 5 comments on, and they make sense. I can't go to a different pharmacy because I go to Kaiser, and in America, California specifically, Kaiser is like a one-stop everything. The hospital, the doctors, the oncology, all of the specialty doctors, all in one building, all in one area. And your testing, your scans, your MRIs, everything all in one spot, which is excellent because you don't have to wait on you have to wait on the results, but you don't have to wait on getting the test, you don't have to wait on referrals. Everything is just boom, right there. There's no insurance approvals for anything. It's like if you have Kaiser, you just get everything, boom, that's it. So that part is awesome. However, if you don't like your pharmacy, then you are stuck because it's all inclusive, and in order for your medicine to be paid for, it has to be filled by a Kaiser pharmacy. Now I can change to a different floor. I can go to the 4th floor pharmacy, which I did for years, but the problem is with that is they're only open till 4 p.m. and only Monday through Friday. So like if there's any emergencies or I need my medicine or I run out or whatever, I cannot get that until the next day. And they don't provide medicine for the hospital. They only provide the medicine for the oncology floor, which is great, except for like if they run low a lot more often and you just can't get it filled in the time that you need. So that is their problem with the 4th floor. So I'm going to the hospital pharmacy now. Everyone said, well, go to the hospital pharmacy. They always have it right. Well, that's the one I'm dealing with, the hospital pharmacy. So, yeah, it just is what it is. But there are a lot of positives to having a all-in-one inclusive medical community, because it does save a lot of heartache and time on scheduling tests, especially when you're first diagnosed. Oh my gosh, that is such an important thing, to have things done and answered in a timely manner. Okay, all right. Oh, I was going to show you what hubby won last night for his white elephant, his white elephant gift, but I love it. It is a, let me turn you around. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? It's a rubber plant and stuff. It's so cute. It's going to go on my front porch on my patio. Anyway, I love it. Everyone was like, oh no, you don't want that. And he goes, oh yeah, I just got a new house. I know where that's going to go. So he brought it home to me last night and he goes, please don't think this is ugly, because I really think it's cute. And I'm like, no, I love it. It's going to be perfect in the front porch. Anyway, I just hope I don't kill it. Anybody know how to keep rubber plants alive? Let me know. All right, well, I'm going to go back to reading. If there's any more repeats, I will be back. Hello, guys. Okay, so I am done with all of my filming for the day, and boy does it feel good. So I think I have rambled on enough today, and I've answered some questions, expressed some frustration, and yeah, and just caught you up what was going on in my little mind, and showed you my red nail polish and red lips. Anyway, I think I'm going to go edit, and then I'm going to go wash my face and go to bed. So I'm going to bid you adieu. And as always, everything that I've spoke about in this video or wearing or you see is linked below in the description box. Also, if you don't see something that you've seen on one of my videos and you want to know where I found it, just ask me and I'll tell you. Okay. This is, oh, and thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. This is Too Cute for Cancer signing off.